this statement by El-Rufai has come under a lot of scrutiny. There are those who are for and against all the things he's saying, and we have seen the response from government through the various spokespersons. We've seen Daniel Bwala speaking, saying that this is seemingly a vengeance mission of the former governor of Kaduna State. Is that how you see it, if you are to look at it critically? Is this a matter of positioning himself for 2027?
If you look at El-Rufai very well and the outburst, you will see that he's politically traumatized. And yes, because if you know him very well, which I know you do, he's barely tolerated within the political circle. He has a very notorious political profile. He's despised by the king and the elite in the north almost hate him. So after his office, he's bound to go through what he's going through. And democracy has a life support, which is political party. Which political party did he belong to now? APC. Within the APC, he needs to do what he's doing at the moment to survive. That's why he's traumatized. If someone is traumatized, you will hold on to anything for survival.
What exactly? He doesn't look like...
I said political party. Political party is the nucleus of democracy. Mm-hmm. And party is a looker. If you don't have a structure as a political person, you have a problem. Mm. And at home, that's why it's traumatized. At home, it's not in good time with the governor that I installed. So you won't be taken serious anywhere you go. If at your base, you are not respected by the institution you put in place before leaving office. Mm. So if you look at himself, there's no, I won't be getting this kind of angry. What he's doing now is a panicky measure for what the future holds for him. That is this I'm going to go into oblivion? That's why I said he's a traumatized person. And I don't know why the president is giving such attention. Wow. Just make sure that it didn't rupture the perfidy, it didn't cause any damage. Let him have his outburst. Respond to issues that I need to respond to. So, for Nigerians, we should clearly understand what is going through.
Well, is it about El-Rufai or some of the things that it said? Because it sounds more like ad hominem to me. It's about, let's look at some of the things that he brought up. For instance, he's not the only one that has accused the APC of criticizing the president's, economic reforms and all of that. You recall that Senator Ali Ndume also, kicked at a point, especially during the tax reform bill. Amechi, former governor of Rivers State, also made some statements, which we'll talk about in the course of our conversation. And then the former national vice chairman, Northwest of the All Progressives Congress, Saliu Lukman, had also been a critic of his own, party and a host of others. Does this not call for a deep reflection of the ruling party, vis-a-vis internal democracy?
You see, if you look at all the people you have mentioned, you can't be feeling bad suddenly when you're not in good terms with your political friends. Amechi has a challenge in Rivers State. He's angry with APC that Wike is doing what he's supposed to be doing. Ali Ndume in the Senate has a very challenging profile in the Senate at the moment. He doesn't agree with the leadership at the moment. Same thing with El-Rufai. And political class in Nigeria, they don't care about the feelings of Nigerians. They don't care about direction, what they say is going to take the country to. They say it just to make sure they score a point. That is why we kept Nigerians who must be very wary. Any angry politician's position is taken. You have to be very wary of it. There's not a true reflection of what is happening in the country. What's wrong with the economic policy of the president at the moment? There's nothing wrong with the economic policy. For me, you should know that I've been consistent with what I'm saying, that we will go through what we are going through at the moment, but we are going to overcome it. At the beginning, we were also wary of what the president is doing. But when it's beginning to emerge better now, we have a clear picture of what he's up to. I said several that I don't know what the president is up to. Why do we seem to be having increasing challenge and prices of commodity? We have mentioned severally that farmers will never go to the farm in this state of insecurity in the farm until states take responsibility for the security of their farmland. And the president is looking in that direction. Governors are becoming more reasonable in that direction.
So you think the economic reforms are actually yielding the economic benefits of expected results?
Yes, and if you look at the fluctuating prices of oil in the oil and gas sector now, you will know that a subsidy is the best decision that he has taken in that sector. So I don't know what they mean by something is wrong with the economy. And I have in my head on top of my head, and I want Nigerians to critically examine whatever is coming from any political class. Looking at the economic policy of the president, the promise he made about ensuring that the children of the poor will go to school, is fulfilling it. The dragnet of loan to students is expanding by the day. Expanding by the day. I know a nation wants to be great must take education very seriously. So every angle you are going to swing to, you know that there's a cushioning effect. Then on the power sector as well too, which is also very central. If you take power out of the world, the entire world will shut down. You can imagine what he's doing now. He is encouraging all the governors to be more responsible in generating power, and they are taking initiative on it. Then agro-allied, to my shock, Niger State is up to the task. We have been making noise that what are you doing with all this land? The biggest state in the country. And it's making money from farming, from agro-allied. So to us, if you itemize security, economy, education, oil and gas, agro-allied, there are positive results that we are getting from it. Well, so where are they coming from?
The average Nigerian just wants results, because there are those who can't still go to farm.
Quick fix.
Yes, quick fix. You might want to call it that. Yeah. There are those who can still not go to farms. There are those who are still struggling to feed as it is. Yes, we are seeing that the prices of crude, we are seeing fluctuating prices. But has that translated to the average Nigerian being able to afford certain things? Right. Not yet. So these are the issues. These are the issues. Let's not shy away from them.
And that is why you and me, that's why you and me must prepare the mind of Nigerians that there's no quick fix. And I've been saying from day one. No. And the government must also join us in explaining the time it's going to take to get there. If you keep telling Nigerians it's going to be 2-3 weeks, they will expect it. Let them brace up for it. And it's not as if it's a deception. We are seeing the result gradually. Let everybody know that it is a gradual thing.
Right.
You were not sent out of the farm in one day.
Okay.
And if you are going to return to farm, the farm, it's not going to be one day.